we at the state recommend 7. And the reason we recommend 7 is you just don't know what you don't know. It may be hard to get into you. And again, I'll take a storm like Tallahassee just experienced. Vegetation, heavy tree canopy. It is going to take a long time for us to get into and clear those roads, clear those electric lines. So we had power out for 5 to 7 days in portions of Tallahassee. If you are further away from, as Jamie was talking about, you're further away from those feeder lines, those high transmission lines, and you live, I'm trying to think of stuff here in Palm Beach. If you live in Pahokee, if you live in a rural portion of this county, it's going to take longer to get that power restored. So again, I think it's a combination. We recommend 7, but I think it's also a combination of knowing where you live. And if I'm off-grid remote, I'm going to need more. If I'm urban core, like right next to a hospital, then maybe I need less.
So, Kim, I've been talking about this for a long time, and I agree that people should have it 7 days. But the hard part about the 7 days is the water, right? Who wants to have gallons and gallons of water? But you don't need that, is the thing. This would be a fantastic statewide project if. Talk about a place to put tax dollars. Anyway, is in reusable or inflatable water containers. So I have on my shelf these collapsible water containers I ordered from Amazon, and so they just sit there, and they're 5 and 10 gallon containers. So before a storm, I go over to the tap and I fill them up, and I don't have to schlep water around anywhere, right? As long as there's running water, I can fill them up, and they'll last. I could have weeks of water in these. Handful of collapsible containers. So to me, that solves a lot of problems if you don't have to carry around gallons of water.
Sounds like a new item for us at Hurricane Expos.
Yeah, exactly. The other thing about water is most people have heard about, do something in your bathtub, right? Fill your bathtub 3/4 full, whatever. But all you need is a painter's sheet, one of those plastic sheets that you lay down on the floor when you paint. Put that in the bathtub, then the water's not going to run out of the bathtub, and then fill it up 3/4 full. You don't want to have it too full because that could be structurally an issue. 3/4 full, and then you have water to flush the toilet, and then you have water to function. It'll last for a long time, right? So with those two really simple things that don't cost any money, you solve the water at home problem. And then you can worry about having food. And having a week's worth of tuna fish is not complicated, right? That's not hard, right? Tuna fish and protein bars or whatever. You can easily do that. It's the water thing that's the tricky one.